Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Starseed Dragon. We are going over the Pride Tarot, and we are on the Suit of Cups. First up is the Ace of Cups by Polly Fay. The Ace of Cups is bursting at the seams with an abundance of love, joy, and tranquility. He's a compassionate ambassador of new beginnings, and the energy of such flows from the life-giving waters of his chalice. His message is, put your past behind you and be present in the now. Let go of that which no longer serves you and live your life to the fullest. The flow of love is endless. It's the most powerful force in the universe. When open to it, you shall receive all the love and support you seek. Beautiful. Next up, the Two of Cups by Noah Ikeda. The Two of Cups is about establishing connections and partnerships. On this card, we see a loving couple holding hands and joining hearts. They are from different parts of the world and vastly different cultures. As seen by their clothing, both of them embody a mix of masculine and feminine elements. Each offers something to the other and brings something special to the union. Behind them are arches decorated with cups, illustrating a window to a brighter future. Other symbolism in this card is the peonies, which represent a long, happy marriage, compassion, and riches. The message of the Two of Cups is to find commonalities, but also celebrate differences. Wow, that's nice. I like that. Next up, Three of Cups. Isn't that a brightly colored card? Nice. I like it. Three of Cups by Holly Sierra. The Three of Cups card heralds glad tidings in a tarot reading. I love this card's message. It generally portrays three friends gathered together, celebrating, supporting, and inspiring one another. I immediately thought of gay pride parades as a way to depict this merriment. Folks look to one another with appreciation, excitement, honor, and respect, and are bound by their emotional connections as they march. There is a sense of admiring and celebrating each person's unique contribution to the group. In my painting, the man in front runs ahead holding 7 rainbow-colored banners that highlight the pride theme. The couple featured in the center of the 3 chalices is representative of all human love. In a semicircle around the couple is an array of multicolored feathers, signifying that the LGBTQ plus community's dreams are taking flight in all directions towards manifestation. Beautiful. Next up, Four of Cups by Robin Scott. We all want to have someone we can rely on for support and let our guard down around. This is a relationship where you can enjoy comfortable silences, watch TV together, enjoy cookies and milk in your underwear, and simply relax in each other's presence without even interacting directly. You can relax knowing that you are supported and loved by someone who has known you at both your best and your worst. There is still a richness of love here, but it's lost the sense of exciting newness it once had. When our relationships become too comfortable, they can also become suffocating and stale. Comfort and stability are essential to any healthy long-term relationship, but if you get caught up in them, they can become the start of a long downward slope towards the end. without risk and excitement, without romance. It's easy to fall into a rut that you never pull yourselves out of. That is true. Very true. Good advice. Next up, 5 of Cups by Stephen Bright. A beautiful figure appears to be drowning in a sea of his own tears. Nearby cups, once full, bob around on the surface, soon to sink into the watery depths. The 5 of Cups is a card of loss, most often centering around failed relationships and emotional grief. When this card appears, we can become consumed by things that have not worked out, unable to see a way forward. The anchor tattoo represents those emotions that will only drag him further down. There is also a positive perspective to the 5 of Cups. If this young man were only to turn his head, he'd notice the 2 upright cups behind him, the flowers above, and a faint rainbow lighting the ocean. The 2 cups represent friendship and the community of kindred spirits who wish to help when others have turned their back. This illustration is based on my friend Jonathan Hamlet, co-founder of Drag Queen's Story Hour. Beautiful. Next up, 6 of Cups by Leonard Jim Narcisco. The image shows a sorbetero, a Filipino ice cream man, in front of his cart, serving ice cream to an enthusiastic little girl. This scene was inspired by the Rider-Waite Smith 6 of Cups, which is normally associated with happy memories, especially childhood ones. I felt that the idea of enjoying delicious cold ice cream on a warm summer day would be an ideal symbol of simple childhood joys. I chose this particular culture theme because I am a Filipino, and I felt that it would be a good avenue to promote diversity and inclusiveness by depicting a traditional ice cream that is enjoyed by a wide range of social classes. This card also relates to innocence, purity, simplicity, and honesty, which come naturally to a child. Children do not discriminate between genders, race, or social class. Beautiful. 7 of Cups by Lisa Hunt. Well, isn't this a beautiful card? 7 of Cups is a card of choices, visions, illusions, and daydreams. My teen daughter, Kira, posed for this painting and beautifully captured the feeling of the card with her expressive countenance and hands. She looked wistful, hopeful, and yearning at all the cups in the clouds. The 7 of Cups card warns you not to take on too much or have unrealistic expectations. As a dreamer who spent my life making art, I've always gravitated to the 7 of Cups. When I was a child, a teacher told my father, "She has her head in the clouds." I doodled and daydreamed my way through childhood. During my teenage years, drawing was a coping mechanism. By age 15, I was determined to be a professional artist. Through focus, hard work, and determination, I took my dream of building an artist's life and made it a reality. I hope this painting inspires you to stay focused, allowing dreams to manifest themselves in productive ways. That's a beautiful message. Next up, 8 of Cups by Needman. This 8 of Cups card shows a man striding up the stairs with his fists clenched. He appears resolute. Below him on the ground stand 8 cups. On the left, the sky is dark and cloudy, and the moon is watching from behind the clouds. The man is walking away from that gloom. From the upper right corner, the rays of light are brightening the sky. This card suggests that your life experience can be influenced by a particular moment. What is driving the man away? It may be defeat or disappointment. He has found the cups, but they turned out to not be what he wanted. Or on the contrary, the man may be feeling not disappointed, but determination. Perhaps in finding the cups, he discovered that the goal was not right for him. He reconsidered his priorities and values and became inspired to start a new path. I prefer this empowering interpretation of the Eight of Cups. Next up, Nine of Cups by NZ. The Nine of Cups represents contentment, satisfaction, gratitude, and wishes coming true. This card symbolizes being content in all aspects of life, basking in abundance, and having the planets align to make your dreams a reality. My illustration for this card is inspired by the queer witches I know and love, and their abilities to heal and manifest. I incorporated all the phases of the moon to represent the journey and phases of life, with the full moon in the center symbolizing dreams and manifestations coming to fruition. As with all things, the full moon does not last, so it is a reminder to fully embrace what you have while you have it. I chose this card as a personal wish for a positive future. Beautiful. Ten of Cups by Robin Scott. This card speaks of love's ultimate dream, of home and family for the rest of your days. It is joy and peace and the hope of the next generation. In the classic Rider-Waite Smith deck, I've long believed that Pamela Coleman Smith deliberately inserted herself into the Ten of Cups, depicting herself and her female partner living together as a family with 2 children of their own under a rainbow. I strongly believe, although we can never know for sure, that what we are seeing in that card is the impossible dream of a happy same-sex marriage, drawn by a queer woman of color over a century ago. I wanted this card to be an homage in part to Pamela Coleman Smith and to that impossible dream which has finally become a reality for so many. This scene is intended to be the NYC Pride Parade in 2011, the summer that same-sex marriage was finally legalized in New York. Beautiful. Next up is, kitty. Page of Cups by Teresa Hutch. Keywords: creative opportunities, intuitive messages, manifestation, empowerment. This Page of Cups is a Siberian kitten that wears a blue flowing scarf with a floral print, which represents self-expression and the freshness of spring. The light on the horizon illustrates that today is a new day. The kitten stands on the shore in front of a wavy sea, holding a cup in its right paw. Surprisingly, a fish pops its head out of the cup and shares a message directly into the kitten's third eye, intuitive center. The kitten is fully present and ready with eyes wide open. The fish and the sea represent the element of water and all things to do with creativity, feelings, and emotions. You have the power to be yourself and be fully present for your life. Creative messages will show up out of the blue only when you are open to them. That is true. Next up, Knight of Cups by Stephen Bright. Traditionally, the Knight of Cups is a figure of romance and is often seen as the suitor in the tarot deck. With his feet set firmly within the realm of emotions, he is empathic, tender, and passionate. This is a man who wears his heart on his sleeve and makes decisions based on how he feels. The swallow carries a love letter in its beak, symbolizing messages of romance and caring. The Knight of Cups can suggest travel over water, which is why I have chosen to portray him as a sailor in traditional tattoo design. Combining the masculinity associated with the knights and the femininity identified with the element of water, the card suggests someone who is both active and reflective. While driven by his heart, this young man is focused and has an eye on his future, fanciful or otherwise. The subject of my portrait is my friend Jonathan Hamlet, the co-founder of Drag Queen Story Hour. Beautiful. Next up, Queen of Cups by Christy C. Rode. A vessel of intuitive energy and a guardian angel, the Queen of Cups is a prophetic daughter of the ocean and a mother of lost souls. Her inner knowing allows her community to trust her to show up. The Queen of Cups follows the tides and the seagulls. She follows her heart to arrive at gatherings that require light and moments that require joy. The Queen of Cups is more so a vessel of your own truth. She asks that you reflect on your recent history. Does your practice align with your purpose? Are you holding back? The Queen asks you to unleash your magic. Be free, but be compassionate. Wave your freak flag and reveal that inner truth, as she will hold your hand every step of the way. My Queen of Cups is Miss Columbia, an iconic NYC figure in the queer community for decades. Miss Columbia passed away in 2018. But now she's immortalized. See? Okay. King of Cups, and this is our last card in the Suit of Cups by Katrin Wells Stein. The King of Cups card shows a fatherly figure who is calm, kind-hearted, and caring. The king is a wise leader and a diplomat who always respects other people's points of view. He understands the many levels of human nature, and his compassion brings out the best in people. The sailing ship is supported and protected by the king's presence. The ship is also a symbolic crown covering his head and represents the pride movement. His hand guides a couple of fish through the sea and helps them find their way through the air bubbles, which represent spirituality and creativity. This card's message is that there is always a way to go. The kindness is always an option. Kindness is always an option, don't you think? Okay, that'll do it for the Suit of Cups. We will be going over the Suit of Pentacles in our final review video of the Pride Tarot. If you're enjoying this deck and would like to purchase it for yourself, there is an affiliate link in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.